6 News starts right now.
Good evening and happy Monday. Glad you're joining us. I'm Chris Radcliffe.
And I'm Leslie Draffin. The Baylor Lady Bears are in Washington today, meeting with the commander-in-chief, and KCEN is there too.
Yeah, what a memorable day. This afternoon, the team spent time with President Trump on the heels of their national championship victory. And Nick Canizales and Jessica Morey are also along for the ride.
They have been in our nation's capital, tagging along with the Lady Bears as they take in all the continued excitement surrounding the big win. And join us now with more on this amazing ride. Hey, guys.
Hey, well, good evening, guys. Yes, I mean, today was historic for the Baylor Lady Bears, and I'll tell you what, we thought that they were going to be in a different area until a last-minute notice that we were all going with the Lady Bears to the Oval Office to meet President Trump. I'll tell you what, it was an experience that everybody loved.
I don't think I've had time to even process it yet. I think once I get back to Waco, I'm going to sit down and be like, wow, we were just in the Oval Office with the sitting president of the United States of America. Just unbelievable. The Lady Bears surrounding the desk with President Trump right there. Just an unbelievable experience for all of these Lady Bears and all the support staff and even President Linda Livingstone and Mac Rhodes. They were all there as well, with some representatives from the state of Texas, Ken Paxton, a lot of guys like that. Mike Pence was in there. It was pretty nuts.
Yeah, you know, Baylor President Linda Livingstone told President Trump how grateful the university was about making this trip to the White House.
Would you like to say something on behalf of the school with us?
Well, we just appreciate the privilege of being here, and thank you for honoring this team as a fabulous group of young women who worked so hard this year. Don't just represent the university well on the court, but they're wonderful contributors in the classroom and the community, and so we're very proud of them and really appreciate the opportunity to be here with them.
And some very good students on the team.
They are excellent students. They take their classroom work very, very seriously and represent the university well. Thank you.
And we'll hear more from the Lady Bears coming up later on in sports. Chris and Leslie, back to you in the studio.
So exciting.
Yeah, pretty great for them. You guys stay safe. Look at that backdrop behind them. Wow.
The White House.
The White House. All right, time now for a first check of our weather forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Andy Anderson joins us with a forecast look. Hey, Andy.
Hi there, Leslie. Hey, Chris. Look at this up here. They're not going to move very much over the next couple of days. The dry line is going to advance towards us, and it looks like perhaps a few spotty showers developing late tonight after midnight, but there's a big chunk of energy waiting to spin around this low-pressure system coming in our way late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Look at that. Big thunderstorms. Mother Nature going to roll a strike on us in the Killeen, Temple, Waco area, and likely all the way down, pick up the spare in Bryan College Station before it's all over with. Fair skies across much of our region now, but that's going to change tomorrow. We've been looking at a lot of clouds, high humidity values, and quite windy conditions as well. So we're going to be watching very closely out from San Saba to Goldthwaite to Hamilton for the possibility of strong storms tomorrow. The rest of us will be looking at it coming in our area late tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Right now, you're at 78 degrees in Meridian, 82 in Killeen and Temple, 81 in Waco, 82 in Marlin, 83 right now in Cameron. Cloudy skies, pretty much the rule for us. Windy, humid, winds out of the southeast 10 to 15 through much of the evening, and our temperatures just don't change a whole lot because the atmosphere is just so saturated. We're going to be in the low 70s all the way through morning. We'll have complete details of the forecast, another check of the Doppler radar coming up a little later in the news.
All right, thanks, Andy. Well, TxDOT has a warning for Waco drivers. Slow down and pay attention. The first phase of a major $341 million reconstruction project has started.
And it's going to be a while. We're all going to have to be patient. The 6-mile stretch of work starts from 12th Street all the way up to North Loop 340. Channel 6's Jasmine Caldwell is live for us in Waco. She has more on how this is going to impact not only drivers but pedestrians as well. Hi, Jasmine.
Well, Chris and Leslie, TxDOT says this is going to be an extensive project. It's a total reconstruction of the interstate. Now, bridges, ramps, and overpasses will be replaced. Traffic was bumper to bumper on certain parts of I-35 as drivers are getting used to the new changes on the 6-mile stretch of I-35 from North 340 Loop to 12th Street. A $341 million reconstruction project will cause delays, lane and ramp closures on exits like 4th and 5th Street.
With that aged road, which is deteriorating, as folks have seen potholes in various situations created, we need to not just add capacity to be more efficient, but we also need to reconstruct that aging infrastructure.
Drivers who need to exit on the 4th and 5th Street area will use the University Parks Drive exit. That will impact traffic around Baylor. This pedestrian bridge on 8th Street will be demolished, and students are bummed about it.
I mean, we use this bridge pretty much every day we go to class, and it's kind of really the best way to get across the highway, so I honestly don't know how we're going to get across the highway after it's over.
Virgil Bell is seen blessing thousands on I-35 each day. He says this bridge is the safest for pedestrians, and now he'll have to find another place to exalt drivers.
When one thing go down, then 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 other places is ready for me to go.
Once the bridge comes down, the access to cross the interstate will be at 4th and 5th Street.
And yes, it is going to cause headaches, but by the same token, anytime we have work going on, it impacts the traveling public. We want to minimize that as much as possible, and that's one of the reasons to work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Now, TxDOT says this project could take up to 5 years, but they are hoping to complete it in 3 to 4.5 years. For a full list of the I-35 road closures, just head over to our website, kcentv.com. Reporting live in Waco, Jasmine Caldwell, Channel 6 News.
All right, thanks, Jasmine. Well, after massive rainfall last week, Lions Park is flooded with wastewater yet again.
Yeah, Channel 6's Cole Johnson is live for us at the park tonight with more on the city's plans to fix the issue in the future. Here's Cole.
Hey, Chris and Leslie, as you said, we're here at Lions Park where hundreds of thousands of gallons of wastewater had flooded the area. But if you take a look behind me, you can see workers working on the area right now. One of them tells me that they actually have already gotten rid of that wastewater and now they're just addressing the rainwater. But as we know, this isn't the first time that this has happened here at Lions Park where wastewater flooded the area. Here you're going to see some video of when it's happened in the past. Now, as I said, hundreds of thousands of gallons were here, and it takes time to disinfect that. They have to pick up pieces of debris, and then they also have to heavily disinfect the area. Now, it only happens when the system is overwhelmed. So basically, when a lot of rain comes in, the system gets overwhelmed, and then this wastewater situation can happen. Now, it happens because there are some decade-old pipes still in the area, but the city is working to address that. They are using capital improvement funds to fix the problem, replacing some of those pipes, and it's expected to be done sometime near the end of June. Now, they have the park closed right now, and they're doing that for safety. Here's Ellen Morton on why that is.
We are doing everything we can to make sure that this area is safe. That's why these blockades are in place, to make sure that you don't go in when the area has not been cleaned up yet.
Now, since we've been here, we haven't been seeing people avoiding those blockades and just going into the park. We do not recommend this. As Ellen said, it's for your own safety. So as the park is continually closed, make sure that you're staying out. Now, coming up tonight at 10, we're going to talk a little bit about more on this improvement. But for now, reporting live in Temple, Cole Johnson, Channel 6 News.
All right, thank you, Cole. Still to come, a group of North Texas students get the chance of a lifetime to meet a world-famous musical group. Their story next on Channel 6 News at 6.